the Cowboys. Here's Cade York to start the ball game. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. Cavante Turpin on the return. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Stroud gonna tuck this one on the zone read. And he's gonna be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just gonna have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On the quick, right?
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Here's a 1st carry for their running back. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Daniels starts with a pass. It is brought in the end zone. Jalen Warren, touchdown Commanders. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Makes the score. Commanders 7, Cowboys 7.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Harris Campbell now on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
All right.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. Cowboys will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He's going to look for the home run ball. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Will be returned from the other side of midfield. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Purdy. The open man is Tolbert. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against...
And he's into the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This returnable for Wallace. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The motion man here is McClure. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll have a Commanders first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Off the RPO, this one to McLaurin. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Second down and 3. Daniels going to keep it on the zone read. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
Daniels now on first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Purdy works out of the pistol. That's down the field for Lamb. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Commanders have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, dose a ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw. And fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That's fielded at about the 18. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. On play action, here's Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. That'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Paulson Adebo is there to make the play.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
A loss of 9.
Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. Wallace now on the return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. And that ball picked off. It's the ball hawk, Trayvon Diggs again. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
The Cowboys take over first.
That is Ferguson in motion. Here's Purdy, making the read and keeping it. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. We are through one. 14-7 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. A play fake. Now it's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The motion man here is McClure. Finding room at midfield. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
It's a gain of 48 yards. First down, Washington.
Now Warren. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Boy, start to this drive, back-to-back, 2 big plays, and after that nice long run, all of a sudden you find yourself 1st down inside the red zone.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Then Sinnott. Touchdown, Washington. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Campbell. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. Play action. Here's Purdy. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss. The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense. We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Shaheed in motion. On the zone read, they hand it to Warren. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Shaheed in motion. Once again, it's Warren. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On 1st down, Daniels. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. And he will score. Harry McLaurin, touchdown Commanders. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Campbell. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. Open man is Kadarius Toney, the former Giant. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And this is taken in by the defense. Here's first and 10. Shaheed in motion. Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's to the right side, and it's Siddick. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Throwing is Daniels. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Third and short, and it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
They'll try it now with Warren. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on fourth down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Daniels now going to look to throw. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to lose a yard as he steps out of bounds.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Washington. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. On 2nd down, Purdy. A short throw caught by Ferguson. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Cowboys 20.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Shaheed in motion. Here's a handoff to Warren. He's got room to the 45. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. Good running inside the 25. And he's down at the 3. What a run.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone. Now it is 1st and goal. On the zone read, here's Daniels. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. On second down, it's Daniel. And room to operate as he takes it down to the 2. Third and goal. Third and goal. It's Daniels. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Commanders 35, Cowboys 20.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. His drive will start on the ground, finding room across midfield. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A gain of 48. To throw on first down is Purdy. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
That into the hands of Hubbard. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll run with Hubbard. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get.
And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. From a little further back, here's second and goal. Back to the ground after the penalty. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. His last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. He's going to get this down to the 8, but that is it. Defense holds him there, and they force fourth down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Cowboys will cut into that lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Daniel's going to keep this himself.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
1st down, the Commanders.
They run out of the gun with Warren. Open space to the 35. They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another 1st down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the 1st half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Here's a screen set up for Warren. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop him. That will be no gain on the screen. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end.
Cowboys 23.
A 2nd down throw here for Purdy. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end. But in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert 1st downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game.
And he will score! Game on! Cuba Hubbard, touchdown Cowboys! Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. Not much happening there, just a short game. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a two-possession ball game here in the fourth quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And he's got another one. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
All right, so the Cowboys set to go for 2. From the gun, it's Purdy. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Forrest. Past the 40. To the 20. And he's going to make it all the way to the end zone. How about a pick 2? 2 points going the other way. So it is back to a 1-point game now in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Daniels now on 1st down. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. A handoff, running left. This is Warren. And he will score. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Washington. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the 4th quarter.
And this one is blocked. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Purdy works out of the pistol. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Here's Purdy. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he's going to have a Cowboys 1st down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14. Back to the air is Purdy. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Off he goes. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. That's good for a Dallas 1st down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And to the left side, he's got Ferguson.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll run here. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
That's good for Cowboys. First down. First and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Here's second down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And the defense has it.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're ready, you're up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind, and let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory, and after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to see.
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And this is taken in by the defense.
Oh, my goodness, Mike, what a mistake. Late in the game, you're protecting the lead. That can't happen. You know they're going to be raking at the ball. You know they are desperate to create a turnover. Just somehow he doesn't put the...
And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. That's down the field for Lamb. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 33 yards. Hubbard. He fumbled the football. And the defense has it. Oh, those hurt so much. Knocking on the door. No challenge flags in the last 2 minutes from the sideline. All second looks will come from replay. And I think the referee's been buzzed here to get another look at this call. And it is a big one. Second down, goal to go. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
So while everybody in the stadium's dogging the coordinator, let me just take you into his mindset for a quick second here, Mike. The idea is you don't want to wait till third down in a goal-to-go situation to attempt to pass. So if you're going to do it, it's got to come on either first or second. They decide to go for a pass on second, and this time it backfires, and they end up taking a sack for a loss.
He'll take this down to the 2, but that is it. Good job by the defense to hold it to a gain of 3 and set up fourth down.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. But I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is to come away with 6.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
What a stand there. 4th and goal. Game on the line. It looks like this offense is putting together a game-winning drive, and the defense comes out with the stop of the day.
They'll start this on the ground with Warren. He's going to be swarmed under, met in the end zone. It's a safety. You are hoping your running back can do something to give you space. And, Greg, they got the absolute opposite. Instead, it is a safety.
Yeah, exactly right, Mike. That's all they're trying to do is give themselves some breathing room and get their quarterback out of the end zone on this next snap. But instead, the defense is all over it. They get in the backfield for the tackle for loss, and it leads to the safety.
This is 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
One last shot now for Purdy. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory.